welcome to the Backrooms, where you go into the background information of our favorite topics and going obscure. My name is Gabe, and I am your non-co-host.
And my name is Matt. I am your real co-host, and I like to eat toilet paper
and
Lego
Kleenex.
hands. Except it's not me that likes
and-
to eat toilet paper. It's my classmate from 7th grade. But she was eating Kleenexes.
Yeah.
And making the
I,
teacher
for
mad
one-
because she was eating Kleenexes.
I, for one, like to eat popcorn kernels.
Because they burn in your throat and boil in your stomach.
No, they boil in your tummy, and then they pop in your tummy.
Your tummy? What are we,
Yep.
7?
7 3/4, thank you very much.
It's called a stomach.
Anyway, main topic of our discussion today
Tulpa.
is tulpas.
Tulpa.
Tulpas
Tulpa.
are so Tumblr.
They're so real.
I
Get
gotta
it?
be honest.
Because they're...
Yeah,
Right?
because they're imaginary.
Because they're actually real. Like, right? Because they think they're...
So, I want to tell how I figured and thought of the idea of using a tulpa for an episode. As you may know, I am an avid Christorian, a Christian fan, you could say. And I find it so fascinating. There's a video of him at BronyCon dancing by himself, but he claims that he was dancing with his tulpa. Well, he didn't say tulpa, but like imaginary real friend.
My name is
Magic
Chris.
Chan.
My name is Christian Weston Chandler.
He was dancing with his husband, which is a Sonichu that he believes is real in his imagination. Anyway, tulpas. Yeah, I found tulpas so fascinating, especially because of that video of Chris dancing by himself in the middle of a dance hall.
Yeah.
And
See,
I
didn't
yeah,
know
go
that
ahead.
going into this, so I was going to edit, right? I'm going to edit this episode, and so I look up Tulpa. I look up Tulpa, and what I expected to see, like, imaginary friends and stuff.
yeah,
It's lots of anime things,
Yeah.
lots of brony things, and I was overwhelmed by that. There aren't any pictures of that in the episode.
where you're like, my sensibilities.
I was like getting the holy water out. That's how bad it was.
Your sensibilities were
I was
rustled.
like that picture of the kid in the bedroom with the cross with the hand, and like,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah. Everyone knows what I'm
See,
talking about. The kid
for me-
cowering with the cross in his hand, and he's
Yeah.
in his bedroom.
For me, nothing really phases me anymore because I'm the one that really goes down and dirty for topics.
Yeah, he gets down into the
Typically.
dirt.
Yeah, I dig through the sewer.
He
I
goes
go-
below the dirt. He goes to the inner core.
Yeah, I talk to weirdos online to figure out what a tulpa is and like what Chanel online and stuff are.
Oh, you just gave away an...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Because
Bruh.
now people are going to be like, what are you guys are doing that?
Fine, censor it then.
I'll censor it. Oh, like I did last time.
Okay.
If I
Sounds
still
good.
have that. I don't know if
Point
I
is-
still have that.
I have to do a lot of weird things to get my information for these episodes, and I've seen a lot of weird things online. And
Like us.
listen, yeah, seeing a weirdo that watches My Little Pony pretending that his Sonichu character is dancing with him is the surface for me. It's the surface. I need therapy.
Yeah.
A tulpa is an imaginary friend in the next level. A
Yep.
tulpa is like really believing that what you're seeing is true.
See, I had an
And then-
imaginary friend when I was like
Yeah.
6. His name was
Yeah,
George.
like normal people,
Yeah.
normal children, they usually have an imaginary friend.
Yep. His name was George. And we had like 2 conversations, and that was it.
My
we went our own
sister
separate ways.
had My older sister had two imaginary friends when I was a child.
Whoa.
It was the Tin Man and the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz, and they lived in
Nice.
secret rooms in the hallway.
Nice.
They lived in imaginary doors in the hallway where you open the door and there they are.
Nice.
Truly wonderful, the mind of a child is.
The only time George and me talked was like late at night when I was in bed.
Yeah?
Sounds very spooky, but it wasn't.
Did he tell you to stab your parents when they're asleep?
He was like,
or burn down the
"Welcome
house?
to my little lair in the woods," because he treated it that way or something. I don't know.
I see.
Who knows?
Anyway, I for one do not have the patience to develop tulpa. Apparently tulpas can take up to years to develop, and that's like years of just talking to yourself.
Yeah, it's like
as a different person.
How's it going, George? Welcome back to my life after 10 years. What if... Okay.
And then George goes, "Why did you abandon me?"
He becomes Batman. What if George actually is Batman?
Where's the Underground going?
It's like,
he could be.
I'm the Dark Knight. And the Dark Knight rises.
Not just Smoker Batman.
Batman.
Anyway, I got the idea. I wanted to mention this. I'm gonna put in the description a link to the video, but the YouTuber Shrouded Hand once made a video about how the possibility of the Slender Man becoming in some way or another real due to the collective belief of so many people. He went at both ways, where like, if you remember those two girls that stabbed their friend, believing that Slender Man would,
I remember that.
Come by.
Yep.
That's like one extreme of that topic, and the other extreme is that it's literally a real creature now because so many people gave it the power of fear of it, and it's a very believable topic. And I wanted to bring that one up, so I added it in the Tulpa one because it kind of fits with the same idea. And I think it's a terrifying idea of a creature that we thought was fake being real. So like, you don't have that barrier of like, oh yeah, that's not a real thing. Like, that thing we thought is fake is now something that could go after us.
Yes and no. I don't believe that it exists, but I believe that figuratively.
Yeah.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
Figuratively, it definitely exists.
It figuratively exists because so many people believe in it, and their minds are all connected, and it exists to them. So technically, with all the people that believe in it, it exists. Could be the same with any cryptid, though.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned in the video.
Like the Fresno Nightcrawlers, or the Texas Stiltwalker.
Mothman could be real because so many people believe in it.
Yeah,
but here's a
Chernobyl Blackbird.
Story. Here's a fun story about Mothman. This has nothing to do with tulpas.
Oh boy!
But it was an experience I had. It was an experience I had that made me realize why someone would believe in the Mothman.
Okay.
It was 11 at night, and I was just leaving work.
Right.
I was tired, and it was dark out, and I got startled because from above me, an owl swooped down into the grass, and you never really realize how big an owl is until you see it.
Yeah, I've seen one.
And then I thought, like, hey, those kids in the woods in the 60s, in like an actual woods where there's no street lights or anything, they saw an owl swoop down for like a second, I would understand what the confusion would be of.
Right, yeah.
Would be from. So that's a fun thing.
The thing though about the main Mothman story though, where it chased the car, I'm sure you've heard that
was
one.
probably like
it chased.
That was probably them just freaking out.
Because it was probably an eagle or a hawk.
Yeah.
But they thought it was chasing them, but maybe it was.
Yeah.
Because some birds can do that.
It thought it was a big mouse.
Yeah, sure.
That was the biggest mouse of a lifetime.
Canadian geese can chase you for a
Yeah,
long time.
but geese are mean.
Yeah, I
Geese are
got
mean. That's why you
Canadian
should
geese.
punch them.
Canadian
That's why you
geese.
should kick them.
Canadian geese. I don't
Fine,
know about
Canadian
American
geese.
geese.
That's
Geese. I said geese. Geese. Because I got chased
Geese.
by some Canadian geese on my bike when I was like 7, and it was traumatizing.
Remember that one time when I was feeding like geese or something, and
Those
then
were
you
ducks.
ran up?
Yeah,
Ducks. Were they ducks?
yeah, they were.
I don't
They
remember.
were
I was
huge
feeding them
ducks.
Cheeto.
Yeah.
I was feeding them Cheetos, and then you ran up, going da 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 da, and then they
Yep.
flew away, and you broke my heart.
Yeah, but it was really
I will
funny though,
never-
because they. It was really funny though, because it was like when
They
they
just
took
flew
off.
away. Yep.
You thought it was funny though.
Yeah, but you
Because
broke
every
my
time I
heart.
brought that up, you would laugh.
I was trying to feed some ducks Cheetos, man.
It was funny though when they would eat it. Though,
I'm sure it
'cause
wasn't
they-
healthy for them, but whatever.
No, we were on a field trip to the zoo in
I
second
was
grade.
killing them.
This was the spring of 2010, and
Yeah.
we were on a field trip in second grade to the zoo. And I was a young little squash, and I decided to run at.
And
some
I was more of
ducks.
a pumpkin.
Yeah, sure.
No, I was more of a. We were about same squash.
Yeah, probably a squash. And then,
Yeah.
You can relate anybody to a gourd, technically. Any different kind of
'Cause we're all-
gourd.
We're all lumpy on the inside.
Yeah, well, everybody's technically some kind of gourd because,
Because everybody's in some way lumpy.
yep,
In one
inside
way
or
or
outside.
another. Yeah.
Whether on the outside, I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Yep. But yeah, tulpas are for nerds that want to believe that their favorite character is real.
Yep. That's about right.
Yep. Or schizophrenic people. I guess.
I want to believe that Rainbow Shutterfly from My Little Pony is a real person.
Yeah. I want to believe that, what's his name? Baron Rathbone from Lego Monster Fighters is real and that he's my guardian angel.
Yep.
If that's even his name.
Yep, a Lego person.
Yeah, but like human-sized Lego man, you know?
Oh, right, yeah. Like those
That's what I was
giant Lego
imagining.
men that washed up on that beach in Norway or
Yeah.
wherever that was. That was kind of fun.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? I got pictures
No.
to show you when we're done.
Check
here.
it out later. Yeah. Anyway, tulpas are weird and obscure. So are we.
We are. We will be
Well,
back
aren't we
in the
all a
back
bit
rooms
weird?
next week.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything we
That's
had
our
to
new.
say
That's
about
our new
tulpas.
outro. There's our new outro.
What was it?
We will be back in the back rooms next week.
Sure thing.
See you guys then.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. I was like grabbing my throat. I jumped off my bed and I was like cowering in the corner.
For a second, I thought you just blasted a kazoo into the camera microphone.